morning. It's Friday. It's Friday 0505. So it is the 5th of May. And it is time for this week's New Music Friday. And yes, I am wearing a silly hat. It may be silly to some, but it's my hat and I'm silly. So is that a silly hat? Well, it could be. But whatever you think of this hat and why is he wearing it on the 5th of May, it's because I found it hidden in my children's room whilst tidying it up. And I thought, I haven't worn that for quite some while. Let's put it on! And that's what I did. I put my hat on. Or did I kill a pink fluffy kitty? Who knows? Both are highly logical explanations as to why I'm wearing such a fluffy hat. Anyhow, without further ado and more musings on a bizarre hat, we are going to start this week's New Music Friday. Yay, 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 yay! And we are not going live on Facebook because that Facebook pushes me right off because they mute because there might be some music in the background. No matter how low I have it, no matter the fact that I am talking about New Music Friday, they seem to believe that I can't have music playing whilst I'm listening and doing New Music Friday, which is silly. I'm not in it for the money. YouTube does not take away my content. They just don't give me any money, which is fine. I have enough followers to have money either way. But we are happily live on YouTube and Instagram. And of course, we will be doing the good old 15-second TikToks whilst we're doing this today. So without further ado, let's continue with this week's New Music Friday. And we are starting off with Ailstorm. What a great place to start. So that, this week's New Music Friday is almost 3 hours long. So can I condense that into under an hour? Of course I can. It's me. So let's kick this off with TikTok. Oh, we've got less than a minute. Less than a minute. Did that work? I don't know. Did it work? Yes, that was a screenshot. That was a screenshot. She wants to marry. I don't know who she wants to marry, but who knows? Aha. Vex, check. Green screen, check. Woohoo! Uh, get rid of Harry Styles. Haha. Ha. Good morning. It is 0505. It is Friday, which means it is time for this week's New Music Friday. I'm X2E, as I'm always X2E. Just so you know, I will be doing a full recording of this live on YouTube. Catch the video there if you want to watch it back to back, uninterrupted. But we're. Damn it. We're going to have to start that one again. Sorry, guys. I fucked up the timing on that one. Oh, come on. Haha. Video. Good morning. It is. No, piss off, YouTube. Piss off. Not YouTube. TikTok. TikTok, please don't be such an asshole. Why is TikTok such an asshole? I don't know. And now I'm going to have to start that again. Oh, you can tell I do this live. That's the idea of being live, so you can watch these mistakes, show that I am not truly professional. Who would be professional? All right, we're going back to Ailstorm. Check. Go back to TikTok. Check. Uh, And why do I keep pushing the TikTok? Well, lads, let me tell you why. Whilst I am not worried about being monetized on YouTube in any way whatsoever, it's just a place to store the videos of a longer version without them cutting the sound. I do want to be eligible for the TikTok, not creator fund, because let's be honest, I don't create quality content, but I do produce factual, musical, fun content about music. But they've just opened up. They've just decided that creators with over 1,000 followers and average of more than 50 views and more than 50 videos can sell their soul to the devil. And I'm quite happy to do that. You can have my soul. It's what's left of it. Uh, if they want me to advertise certain earphones or milk bottles, I'll do whatever it takes if it puts food on my table. So I am not shy. So I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers on TikTok. Hence why I keep doing the TikToks. Hence why you have to listen to me talking crap again and again. And I should be talking about Ailstorm and this fantastic new song called Party. Right. Oh, get it again! It's that Harry Styles. It's not the same. You know what? He's not the same as it was. It's not the same as. I am fed up with that song. There's such thing as overexposure. Harry Styles, go away. Good morning, it's me, X2E. It is 0505. It is time for this week's New Music Friday, which we are starting with the fantastic Ailstorm called Party. Go and have a party, go and have fun. Enjoy. We diddly do did it. We did it indeed. We got Ailstorm finally in, and it only took us 5 minutes to talk about the first song. Oh, for fuck's sake. That and the crazy world of TikTok. And yes, I've said it again. I'm wearing a hat. New music fry. Yeah. There you go. Done. Oh, I'm so glad to get back to music content on TikTok as well. Ha! Sweet Chucks bands. They've come up on my TikTok. I like them. They are awesome. In fact, hang on a minute. Let's just have a look because this is music news. Theory poster and just scroll out a little bit. There we are. The Sweet Jug band. Mike is the poster. People have been asking us, if you're a bearded theory, why aren't you on the poster? Well, let me explain. If you take the bearded theory poster and just scroll out a little bit, there we are. The Bearded Theory Spring Gathering, the 26th to the 29th of May, is yes, the tweet in Derbyshire of all places. I've not heard of the Bearded Theories Gathering, and I would like to go. I have a beard, and I have a theory that why have I not been invited? But apparently, they are playing. The Sweet Jump Bands are playing there. That's right, Mike. Let's see who else is playing there. And people have been asking, come on. If you're a bearded theory, blah blah blah. You're on the poster. Well, let me explain. Aha. Right. Apparently, also Placebo. Oh my God, what a good stars! Patti Smith and the band, The Hives, Frank Turner, Amy McDonald. I didn't know Amy McDonald had a beard. The Mission, The Shame, Peter Who and the Light Selector, Wild Johnson. Oh my God, the list goes on. That sounds like a fantastic little ching diggity what trot. Shame it's in Derbyshire. Well, back to this week. Yes, we've started with Ailstorm, a party in my pants, and we are now going on to the Offspring, who refuse to go boldly into the great beyond. They are pop punk sensations. They, if you do know, MTV is celebrating its 40th year. That's right, 40th year. And all jokes aside, I'd like to thank them for their 20 years worth of music, maybe 15, before they went, woohoo, no more music. But I don't think MTV would be half as who they were if they did not feature The Offspring. And you know the Selfish Theme single. That was all over MTV back in those days. So, yes, 40 years of MTV, more than 40 years of The Offspring. And this latest single is called Behind the Walls. It's an acoustic version of Behind the Walls. It's nice. The cover's pretty awesome. Yeah. Daughter would love that. Indeed, she would. Sinister little fucker. Right, let's try and do this TikTok in 15 seconds or less. Just scroll up. Okay. Aha! MTV is celebrating 40 years this year, and 20 of those years they played music. And some of that music, you may have noticed, was by The Offspring. So 40 years on, here they are still rocking. A lot more than MTV. Oh, right. Look at the ears. I so wish these ears flap when I sit down. It's like, hello, I'm a little pussy. New Music Friday. And at the Offspring. Let's at the Offspring. Why not? If they follow me, that would be absolutely perfect. Follow me, please, Offspring. I even said please. There you go. There we are. Oh, that's right. I love that guy and his voice. It is so fantastic. People have been asking us, if you're a bearded theory, why aren't you on the poster? He's a god. You take the bearded theory poster and just scroll out a little bit. That's the lead singer from the Sweet Jumps band. I stumbled across them with bee stings because they do the world's greatest love song, and it is indeed the world's greatest love song. They also do a little ditty about bees and being not pirates, just drunk on a boat. We all, well, we've all been there, haven't we? Well, we've gone from the Offspring this week, and we're now hitting it into Rowan Messer, Sunda Music. It is 325. It is the exclusive. It is trance. It is EDM. It is in your face. It'll certainly wake you up. It's definitely a bit of a shift from the offspring. Offspring. Let's rewind that. God, you gotta love Jim Carrey. Although he's got a bit weird, hasn't he? No, some would say he was always weird. Was he always weird? I don't know. Meh. Anyhow, we've gone from Offspring and Beards on Boats. No, we haven't. We've gone from Offspring and Ailstorm to trance and EDM. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Remember Flat Eric? Okay, TikTok. We're back on TikTok. Truly back on Tiki Talkie Talkies, which is going slower than my dead nan. I mean, not fairness, she goes there because she's dead, but still. From the Offspring to Watten Shunas 5327 exclusive by Adam Slivdik. It's chance, it's fun, it's EDM, it's in your face. Get those little fish out and come and catch some big fish. Woohoo! Cardboard box. And it's got the boom, boom, boom thing in as well. You know, where would trance be without keyboards and a strong female vocalist? It is very similar. Yes, that's right. Oh, she's so ready. Oh, you're seriously scary. Next, after the fine tuning of trance, we have Wet Leg. Oh dear God, I can't say enough about Wet Leg, but I choose not to because the Wales has taken them to their left bosom and put it underneath there and went, look, here it is. Oh, it's Wet Leg. They're awesome. Which they are. I mean, deservedly so. They are getting some amazing traction and hype. I'm pretty sure they'll be on Jonathan Ross if they haven't been already. And if not Jonathan Ross, definitely Graham Norton. And if not Graham Norton, probably the Today Show or the Tonight Show or the One Show or the Hairy Bikers. Whoever is working with them and pimping them out is pimping them good. You know what I mean? Which I don't think they needed it because their music is very pure kitsch, very out there, and it kind of speaks to the disenfranchised youth who have no idea what pronoun they are, never mind where they're from or what they're about. And this is very defragmented. This is very, we could get all artsy fartsy, but you know, it is very jumble. It's like you've got two jigsaws from the charity shop. You throw them all into one big bag and say, figure that out. And that is what Wet Leg is. Also, a bit like Pure on Acid, but I've said that before. So I'm not going to dwell too much on Wet Leg. Just congratulations to them. And I hope when the gigantic firework display is over, they still have such a presence upon the stars. But this is called I Don't Want to Go Out. Now I've got to try and condense that 15 in 15. I got to try and condense that there. I got to kind of condense it to 15 seconds for the TikTok generation. Ugh. No, not like that. That's not how you do it. How don't you do it? I don't know how you do it. Ah. Uh. It's Wet Leg again and again and again. I hope the world doesn't get as bored of them as I have been getting bored of them. Not because they're boring, it's just that I've been overexposed to them. Enjoy. It's Wet Leg again. See, it can't win, can you? You can get too popular, you get too fragile, you get not popular enough. You go and get in the middle, and then the world knows who you are, but slowly everybody's watching, and the weight of the world becomes on your shoulders, and we should be helping more important things. But music will always shine through. Okay, there's Wet Legs done. Got to flip because as good as the music is, doesn't fit for my Friday mood with my funky hat. Ha! Excuse me, what? I seem to have had rather a big breakfast. Well, maybe too much information, but it is sitting here instead of there, and I don't know why. Probably because my belly is already full from pizza from the night before. Yes, I last week was the gym and everything else. This week I don't do the gym and everything else because obviously I juggle my kids instead. And then next week I go back to the gym and then go, well, I did eat so much pizzas. Anyhow, this put the cat among the pigeons. Meow, meow. No, my impression of cat is piss poor, but it did put the cat among the pigeons a couple of weeks back when I compared Youngblood or said Youngblood is this generation's David Bowie. A lot of people as old as me and maybe a little bit earlier than me all jumped on the bandwagon on TikTok and went, no, he's nothing like David Bowie. David Bowie was an icon. Uh, Further research and being alive for most of David Bowie's career showed that David Bowie was too also as mad as a brush and as crazy and as stupid as Youngblood can appear to be. But no, both of these icons, Youngblood, future icon, David Bowie, icon, both have potential at this stage of their career. Both are doing fantastic by connecting to the disenfranchised, which we mentioned earlier, the youth of today, and showing them that it is okay to be a little bit different. And well, I champion that myself because it's not just okay to be a little bit different. It is the new norm, and it has been becoming the new norm for many a year. David Bowie, Freddie Mercury, all these icons of musical history have all helped us shape the crazy multi madness of the world we have today. And Youngblood, in 20 years' time, 30 years' time, we will look back and go, yeah, you know what? He probably was the next David Bowie. Uh, and why the next David Bowie? Well, that's how the universe works. We can't have two great icons alive in the same timeline. Think of basic time travel theory. You can't go and meet yourself. Well, if you have too many icons in one thing, you explode quicker. That's my theory. Anyhow, I'm sticking to it, but what do I know? I am not a genius. We've just talked through the whole of that Youngblood song without even telling you what it was. How am I going to get this done in an hour if I don't shut up? Oh, hello, pussy. You're behind me. The pussy is perfect behind me. Yes, but anyway, this is Memories with Willow. And it's, of course, it is Blood. Now, where you may or may not like his music right now, but I guarantee he will be around. I've got to say that same shit on TikTok. So let's say that same shit on TikTok now. I've added it to my likes library. Oh no. Oh, come on. It didn't work. The screenshot didn't work. Oh, no. I think my brain's getting warmed up with this hat. But I don't want to take it off. It's awesome. I like this hat. Come on. TikTok, you are so shit. Okay, there we go. Again. Ugh. Excuse me while I go to sleep. Oh, dear God. The bin man did decide to come today. Good job I left my bin out, isn't it? He must be a day late because of the thing. Okay, it's Youngblood again, and I'm saying it again. Youngblood is perhaps the next David Bowie. And yes, I said that last week and people didn't like it. So I'm saying it again. Yes! Just watch. Okay, it's Youngblood. Although, by the time David Bowie does become the next, by the time Youngblood does become the next David Bowie, I'll be dead, and TikTok will also be long dead. So, you know, New Music Friday, and we will after at Youngblood because one day, see, there's the type of people I want follow me. Why do you want Youngblood to follow you? Yes, I want him to stalk me. Mwah. I'll show you, Youngblood. Mwah. Young blood, blood. Not Youngblood, rap. Oh, things on there. By the way, this song, oh, is it's spelled like that, isn't it? He spells it differently. There you go. Freaking people. Right. Ah. Well, that was Youngblood with Willow. Next up, oh, my boy will be so happy with this one. It is Cell Dweller. And Cell Dweller are great. Not just because my little child likes them. He loves this song, the Imperial March. But Cell Dweller are doing what Pendulum did about 10, 15 years ago, even though Cell Dweller have been going on for a lot longer as well. But they have managed to fuse EDM and metal and thrash and rock in a way that, like before them, Pendulum, Prodigy, and nowadays you have Keizo and Timmy Trumpet. They are fusing those genres together, showing that yes, you can still play instruments, but that does not mean you have to be a snob to electronic artists. These electronic artists are composers. They are the equivalent of Beethoven, but instead of a scroll and a quill, what they have is RAM and ROM and the other pieces of electronics helping them. I mean, Christ, they can even make music on a phone nowadays. These kids have no idea how lucky they have it. Anyhow, we're waffling on because Cell Dweller are fusing, as I say, EDM and metal and thrash and putting it together and working well, but they're also doing the heavier stuff. So they don't forget their roots. The stage show is tremendous. Uh, my favorite song of this is Frozen, so I thank my ex brother in law for guiding me towards them back then. But that was when it has its emo dark stage. But yeah, this is good. The only downside about this was released obviously on May the 4th because, you know, May the 4th be with you. Ugh, Star Wars. Anyhow, yeah, it was released then because this is the Imperial March. They did a great thrashy version of this, and now they remixed it with not Keizo, but Kaxo. Is he a poor man's Keizo? Maybe. Or is she? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to like it because the boy will be happy when he hears it in the car. And I like it because, it's Cell Dweller. Who doesn't like Cell Dweller? No. Do, 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 do. And you know what? I don't think this would be half as successful without John Williams. Freaking Spielberg knew that. Do, do, do. And I'm so far. Come on, you're slow. You're so. Why so slow? Oh, I don't know. Oh, why you're so slow? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's that fuckhead Harry Styles. Uh, it's Cell Dweller remixing their Imperial March, no doubt brought out on May the 4th, so May the 4th be with you. Yeah, enjoy EDM and metal. Doing it well, as LA Cool J would say. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. No, not as well as this. I need a new tattoo. I know I do too. Fuck off, TikTok. Next up. Ah, here we have next Philip Labs. I'm not going to put that on TikTok because I probably should, but it bores me. Uh, I've mentioned this last week, the week before, and the week before that, and we will no doubt hear from him with the rest of the year. He is taking on the mammoth task of releasing 4 albums, one for each season. Uh, Great. It's all original stuff. It's all composed by himself. He's doing a fantastic job. I just find him a tad boring. Although he did do Jeff Found a Genie, and I thought that was a masterpiece. It's just everything in moderation. You know what Philip Lab is like? He's like eating your favorite meal every day for a year. At some point, it no longer becomes your favorite meal. Still good, but you're bored of it and you're fat. That's pretty much how I describe. In fact, I might describe him like this on TikTok. All right, you've persuaded me. You've persuaded me. I am now going to, yeah, tell Philip Lab to his face that he is like boring. Anyway, well, at least I'm not putting it on my like playlist. See, how can you say that without? If you try and do that in 15 seconds, You're just going to upset someone. You don't just go on TikTok and then go, "Hi, I'm upsetting you." 4 albums in one year, one for each season. A bold mission to go on. Jeff Founds Genie was fantastic. However, it's getting a tad boring. Sorry, Phil. I think your music is okay in moderation. There you go. I said it. I called him bored, and I'll even tag him in it. Ugh. I'm not afraid of saying things. I say them to your face. Let me call you daddy. How- Why does the people do that? Let me call your name. TikTok. TikTok gone mad. Maybe I've just gone mad and I'm on the mad side of TikTok. Who knows? All right, after Philip Lab, which was quite dull and boring, we have ERA, which are also quite dull and boring if you aren't into this type of music. Luckily, though, I quite have mm, a nipple erection for this type of music. It does something to my gooch. What's away from Scorpion? Yeah, it gives me a funny feeling in my gooch. Tingly, tingly, tingly. It's called Freedom. Uh, I think of ERA, right? If you like Epica, think of them as Epica without the thrash. So you get like the melodoky bits. Voice is fantastic. Guy's a composer. He's shit hot, and he's got all this come back out because of TikTok. Some idiot on TikTok stole the sound. That's another thing. You notice today's musicians, you get all the independent ones that are doing fantastic work and putting out original stuff on TikTok, and TikTok is helping them flesh out an audience and reach new people and they get their music out there, right? But then on the other side of TikTok, which is not as bad as Facebook being evil, but the other side of TikTok, you get some fucking plank lass, some fucking knobhead. He'll just come along, right, and go, I like that. I fucking like that sound. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to steal that sound. Just that little snippet, about 6 seconds out of with this music, right? And I'm going to put my name on it and say I created that sound by adding a little fucking shake of a leaf or he's pissing in a cup or something and puts it on TikTok as his sound. And therefore, he doesn't break the copyrights because he hasn't, it's a few seconds. Who's going to know? Apart from people that know music, who's going to know, right? And then he gets popular. I use he, I'm sorry. They get popular and they're like, yeah. And all of a sudden, they're in New Music Friday for zero talent and zero effort. No wonder, like people my age are mad at these new kids behind us. I mean, I'm not. I don't give two fucks. If I had the talent and the resources, or if I didn't have the talent but I still had the resources and the energy of those youth, I'd be doing shit like that too. Hell yeah! I mean, what am I now? I'm sitting here talking to myself on two front cameras. So yeah, of course I'd do that, and I probably would have done well. But you know, ugh, some things are frustrating. And I don't believe in plagiarism of music because music is individually given us a God. But to say you created something when you didn't is just wrong. It's like, I created this plant. No, I didn't. I grew this plant. I nurtured this plant. This plant is now bigger than me because I loved this plant. But I did not create this plant. Neither did I create this plant. So I created this content. See, not as beautiful. Anyway, ERA talking freedom. Here's ERA and some freedom. Uh, yeah, I did that in 4 seconds, and I sounded a bit like Braveheart. Oh, I could do with a kilt. I want a leather kilt. Let's face it, I'm only calling it kilt because I want a leather dress, not dress, a leather skirt, about knee length, a few little pleats in it so it looks like a thing. Somewhere I can put some metal and pockets and stuff in it. Yeah, and I want to wear that with pink DMs, and just be awesome. And maybe with this hat, who knows? All right, after ERA, we've got My Love is Dancing by the Bouzouki Kings. Have we got it at all? Hello? No, the internet has gone foo wah wah. No, it hasn't. It's just Spotify. Ah, for feet's sake. Computer, play Spotify. Real Spotify. Yes, I blame my papu for my love of Bazooki music. I've said this every time the Bazooki Kings ironically comes up behind me and goes, "You'll never forget your roots. You'll never forget your roots. You like the Bazooki. Nah, nah, nah. Bazooki. Ah, whoopa. Let's smash up. It's not a wedding. Ah, they like the stereotype, you know? Ah, what are you going to do? But yeah, every time they come in New Music Friday, I go, ah, my ears go, ah, bazooka music, and I get transported back to sitting in the freaking Montego and him going across parts of the pavements he should not be driving with the freaking Kumbaloi bouncing on the freaking swing method. And yeah, uh, see, I put a little bit of me in each video, just a little bit. That's what she said. Uh, See, I should do that. People using quotes from Peaky Blinders and wearing a stupid hat and going, do you know what? I'm an army, mate. You gotta treat your family close, but friends are closer, you know what I'm saying? Hey! Whoopa! This one's for you, Papu. I'm sure you would have loved the Bazooki Kings. It's a shame you're dead and you'll never hear them. Anyway, enjoy. I do. I use my word Papu and I've gone all melancholy now. Uh, oh well. Maybe the next song will pick me up. Raise your arms Fuck off. Nobody gonna hold me down. I said hoping the next song would pick me up, but no, it's not picking me up. It's not a bad song. It's not even that. Well, it's actually going to be really good. It's Will Gates and Ritz. Now, Will Gates is one of the up and coming rap stars. I say up and coming. He's probably up and came in the Detroit type area, but he's not worldwide yet. But his flow is awesome. He is the next white boy rapper, I guess. Uh, I'd say he was more mixed race, to be honest. We know what Americans like. If you're not like dark brown, you're white. Ugh. Okay, I can do a quick TikTok on that geezer. Yeah, look at that flow. Is he? Is he with Ritz? He is. I knew it wasn't him flowing. And nothing gonna hold me down. Oh, oh, TikTok, you're so slow. Yes, Will Gates again in New Music Friday. Listen, digest, enjoy, and fear the future of rap. Oh, that was a bold statement. I was going to suggest, who do I think I am, Tim Westwood, but no, I don't think I'd want to be in Tim Westwood's shoes right now. The past will always haunt you, no matter how long you try to forget. Oh, Norman San. He's the geezer off TikTok with the violin. No, I got my announcement. Norman San is who I suggested last week you should go out and follow. He suggested because he is freaking tremendous. He's another artist from the good old US of A, or the bad old US of A. Who knows? It's just one big fucking clusterfuck over there, really. But anyhow, musicians like him are still rocking out there and doing a tremendous job. So yeah, and his music on Spotify is not what you see on TikTok. So yeah. Sad day, sad day, sad days. Yeah, that pretty much sums up America right now, doesn't it? They have a sad day, then another sad day, and then it just becomes sad days. This guy's fingers on the pulse. the pulse of a dying country, but still. Oh, I'm gonna have to flag that video before it does my head in. What's that? If I press that one, what's that? Upload photo. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, you don't even have to put me on the thing. It's awesome. Eh, no, no, I don't want a sound. Oh no. See what happens when you try and use a new filter. Fuck that. No filter thing. Background thing. Here's. Ah, fuck off, Harry Styles! Go away! Look, every time you press something on TikTok, Harry fucking Styles comes on. Ugh. Go away, Harry Styles. I do not like Harry Styles, but I do like Sad Days by Norman San. This guy's got his finger on the pulse, and his song is fantastic. So check it out. Fuck Harry Styles. Like Harry's. Ugh. Ugh. 398.8K. Oh, that guy's awesome. Aha! It's bowling for souls. It's bowling for soup again. And I'm pretty sure last week I said something fantastic about these guys as a simile. And I can't remember what that was. So, the Peter Pan of pop punk. Stand by it. They are the Peter Pans of pop punk. They are growing old disgracefully, and Chris is a true icon. And if everyone in America is feeling a bit shit at the moment because of the shit that's going down over on that side of the pond, may I suggest they follow Chris's example. Don a big dress, get a fat pug, and smoke a shitload of weed. Hey! Okay. Okay. Yay, bowl of soup! They're awesome! Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Will you work, TikTok? Will you work? Haha. No, Harry Styles. Fuck off, Harry Styles. I still hate Harry Styles, but I still stand by that the Peter Pans of pop punk are awesome, and those Peter Pans are bowling for soup. And here is bowling for soup with their greatest of all time. Bah! I still hate Harry Styles, but I still stand by that. No, no, no! Shout out Riddick. He is a fucking yeah. I'm aware of the spelling mistake. Whew. I'm hot and bothered. Next. Oh, for Pete's sake. I can't keep going on TikTok and telling the world the first to 11 are fucking shit because they're not fucking shit. They're all right. They're okay. They ain't that bad. But they bought the pants off me. Much in the same vein that Philip Lab boys the pants off me for overexposure or it's just long. Remember Sam Smith? Remember that sort of trend of we have mumble rappers, don't we now? You know, the admin boys, but no, we had white boys with their trench coats and their finely groomed beards and their guitar going, trying to be Adele. Fucking misery bastards. Well, anyway, first to 11, kind of like that for me. They just bore me. They're fantastic musicians. They're, well, fantastic. They're okay. The vocalist is on point. But they keep churning out fucking covers that are just boring. And I say boring because they're nowhere near as good as the fucking original. And they sound almost like the original. So, no. No, they're a cover band that belong on the pub scene, and then maybe once they get bored of that, a bit bigger, they can go out and flesh out their own stuff. But no, why every week are they in my fucking New Music Friday? So fuck off, First to 11. I said that on YouTube. I've said that on Instagram, but I'm not saying it on TikTok. One more week of me saying that on TikTok, I'll end up getting banned for harassment and bullying. Can't have that. Domine, Domine, Domine. Is Bays and Anthony D'Antoni called Lost? That's not bad. Hey, rockabye, baby. Oh. Now, what I've just said, everything I've just said about First to 11, right? About how fucking boring they are and how they get on my little nipples and the tits and just fuck me off and all the rest of it, right? Right, what I've just said about that, right? Think the exact opposite of a cover musician, and you get the Melodica brothers. What they do for music, and cheers to yeah, you know who you are for pointing me in his direction. But no, fucking hell, the Melodica brothers, they can take a cover version, right? They not only make it their own, they make it their little bitch. They're like, you're mine now. Don't drop the soap in front of the Melodica brothers. You know what I'm saying? They are freaking awesome. They can take everything, right? And they prove it by doing it again and again and again. Every song they touch and they cover, they twist it, they change it in such a way. It's not better than the original because that would be blasphemous. But they do it in such a way that you want. It's like listening to it for the first time. They're getting bolder by what they're covering. They're taking on this week in New Music Friday. They're taking on a big one. They're taking on Pink Floyd. And not only are they taking on a Pink Floyd track, they're taking on another brick in the wall. Could they have beaten off more than they chewed? Could they? Could this be where they choke? No. You can't hear it because I don't want to get banned off YouTube. You can't really hear it because Instagram will do, or Facebook doesn't mute it. I can barely hear because I've got big muffin ears on. But from what I can hear, they've done it again. They've done Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall. They've made it a cyberpunk song, type song. Yeah. Mm. Oh, oh, yeah. That's nice. Yeah, so check it out. If you have Spotify or if you have YouTube, if you have any other streaming service and you want to check out the Melodica Brothers, yeah, check out this. Nice. And even the guy, David, from there, he's, I presume, solo stuff. So, he's uniquely talented. I like them. And a lot better than First to 11 because when they do a cover, you're going down that rabbit hole again. Get away from that rabbit hole. It's a steep one. You'll fall down it and then you'll never get back. And some might say Melodica Brothers have maybe bit off a bit more than they can chew, but I don't hear them choking on this one. Here it is, Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd, now by the Melodica Brothers. Enjoy. And then again, that's another song I've heard billions of bands covered around the pub circuits, but they've played it okay. That's the first. We're back on that rabbit hole. Get away from it! Step away from the edge! You're coming down! All right, I'm off. We're off. We're saying I miss you with the diversify, cowboy, sail, sarcastic sounds. What the fuck do you call a sarcastic sound? Kiss me teeth? Or a, or a, no, go away. Fawn have got a new one out. Well, I say new one. It's not single. They've got a new album out, and each week from New Music Friday, you get a variety of singles. This one is called Sia. Well, we'll end on that one. Who's Perry Grip? Oh no. Oh no, my kids' music has infected my Spotify. I need to check this out. Oh, I know this guy. Perry Grip. He does It's Raining Tacos from out of the sky. Tacos. Ugh. Space Unicorn, Pancake Toast, the Perry Grip Mega Mix. Oh, he's also. Oh no. Oh dear Shay Shay, what have you done to me? You've allowed it to infect my New Music Friday, and now I shall have to follow him. Oh, Perry Grip. Uh, this one is called French Toast in a Fantasy World. It's annoying, it's repetitive, it will hit you in a weird way, and it will you'll sing it. Uh, listening to something playing Minecraft. Yeah, it's exactly the same song. Zombies playing Minecraft. Yeah, it's exactly the same. All Perry does is he takes the same four, like the four chord things. He says that ding 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 ding, 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 and then he just adds nonsensical lyrics to it. And he affects our children, and they like it, and they go on Spotify, they go on YouTube, and then it trickles down to us parents. Oh, what's the something? Play Minecraft. Tortoise! Tortoise! No. Ugh. That's gonna bug me now. It's the same as the Minecraft song. Right, I'm not putting the background on this because all it is waffles on French toast. It's French toast and waffles has somehow infected my New Music Friday. I blame my children, or maybe the fact that I like tacos. But this is Paris something something French toast something something. I'm not putting the. Ugh. Is it tortoise or is it a llama? Is it? Anyway, that Minecraft song's going to be bugging the crap out of me now. Yeah, wet legs still come back into because I've had to restart. Hailstorms come back to. Oh, for fuck's sake. We've had a couple of weeks without the hat trick, which is fair play. And you know the holy trinity of New Music Friday. You know it's not really a week without any one of these three artists. And this has been ongoing for over 12 months. You will either get A, Ed Sheeran, B, Snoop Dogg, and C, Pitbull. No, that's something different. Pitbull. You will get one of those three artists in any week on New Music Friday. It is a without doubt. It's just a constant. They release and they color up and all they do. They will always be in a New Music Friday. You cannot avoid them. The Holy Trinity is when you get all three of them in one week on New Music Friday, and it has happened twice in the last 12 months. Uh, this is the first time Ed Sheeran has done this week. But again, it's Ed Sheeran and it's with someone else. It's with someone called Ultimo. It's the two-step featuring Ultimo. And I've said this to Ed himself, not in person. I mean, I look forward to the day I do get to meet Ed Sheeran and say, I think you're an amazing songwriter. Just don't think you should be singing your songs. Because that's what I say on video every week. Ed Sheeran has got a talent for writing catchy little ditties that sell millions and millions and millions and millions. They're okay. They're not bad, but they're never fantastic. They never reach the stratosphere. They're kind of just in the air. You know what I mean? But then someone will come along, maybe someone unknown, or maybe someone not so known, or maybe someone he's trying out, or someone impressed. Someone will come along and go, "All right, Ed, like, how's it going, kid? Any chance I can do a bit of a collab with you?" Ed's smart for the ginger bloke. He's got a hat on. You know what I mean? He goes, "Yeah, man, no worries. You can do it. I'll just let me little sing me chorus thing, and you can do what you want with it." And boom, the song is evolved, and it's a lot better than the original ever was. Not that Ed will say that, but Ed will just take like 75% of the money. Yeah, right. And that new artist gets a number one or gets in the top 10, and life moves on. So I look forward to the day that Ed Sheeran actually steps behind the curtain, becomes the Wizard of Oz, and just starts giving out these tunes to other people because I don't like voice. And that was 2 minutes and 34 seconds ranting on about Ed Sheeran. Oh, see, he does. He's like that Perry guy. Ed Sheeran featured Ultimo. As with all the Ed Sheeran collabs, it's always better than the original. Uh, so yeah, enjoy this version. Have fun. Ed Sheeran. Fucking Ed Sheeran. Fucking Ed Sheeran. Yeah, I always at him as well. Every week he comes in the new music Friday, I always at him just in case. And you're always going to see the one that I'm calling him a tit. But anyway, uh, pressure. Toronto is broken. It isn't Offspring again. Uh, I said this last week. I say it again and again. Ooh, all these older bands that people have somehow either forgotten or admire through rose tinted spectacle eyewear type things are releasing live albums because they're too old or their knees have given out and they can't tour anymore. Which is great if you were never around to see them the first time. Not so great if you were there or you've seen them before because the live albums never come across with the same gusto as the thing. Here's another live album. I mentioned it last week, so I'm not going to mention it again this week on TikTok. What's the point? But no, it's Wasp. We are sexual perverts. So yeah, there you go. And we moan about WAPs. Here's Halcyon with Eric Groot called Deers Don't Fall. Halcyon will be going places. Take note. Lead singer has got a voice that makes Amy Winehouse look like a busker. But then Amy Winehouse was never really that good. Echo, 21st Century Meltdown, here is a TikTok superstar who I've mentioned week after week because he keeps releasing stuff. He's not slow in bringing his stuff forward. He's a champion to help mental health causes. He's worked with the original Crazy Town after he did their cover, and he's done the theme tune from Loki as well. He turned that into something spectacular. Uh, a lot of his effort and his thing comes from past pain and a lot of art does, and he's using that to help others in the form of music. So yeah, fair play to him. Uh, yeah, okay. I shall not mention that same shit on TikTok, and we shall go there. And we're also cautious of the time because we've been on for almost an hour, and a live stream for an hour it probably is too much. I kind of enjoy talking, basically. Come on. And it hasn't helped that TikTok is running as slow as anything. Here's Echo again and again. I This is one person I will never be sad to see in my New Music Friday. A great mental health advocate, great future star, and a great current musician. Enjoy. Uh huh. And Echo. If you're from Ireland next to the Roods, you'll know that Echo. You'd hear that every time he's walked down Church Street. Not so much. Now the Echo is owned by some Manchester conglomerate. Local news for local people. My knees sore. Ah! Adding to the Holy Trinity, we now have two of the three artists. All we need now is Pitbull for the hat trick. I don't think we will get a Pitbull, but it is getting to summertime, so who knows? Uh, who have we got out of the hat trick? Well, if it's not Pitbull and we've just had Ed Sheeran, it's got to be the CEO of Death Row Records, the big man himself, the godfather of OG hip hop West Coast style. You know it is Snoop DDG. I can't do all the gangster stuff, but yeah, it is with Prophet Michael standing up there and talking proud. And I'm gonna have to put it on New Music Friday now as well. No, no, you don't have to do any of this. You do it because you enjoy it. Where's the enjoyment? When you get close to an hour, I can't do anything for an hour. Don't people know it? Oh yeah, and you can't leave it on for too long either because it's a Snoop Dogg, and he really is on the shit. He's on fire when it comes to copyright. You even sneeze in a Snoop Dogg type tone, he will have it pulled down. Uh, yes, it's two out of the three. Could the hat trick or the Holy Trinity arrive for this week's New Music Friday? Who knows? We're just people to waiting for. But this is Loose Lips featuring Snoop Dogg. So enjoy. Prophet Michael and Snoop Dogg. I don't care if you know about your spelling state. I don't know why you're on my For You page. Oh, so boring it came twice. All right, we've just had the Peter Pans of pop punk. Now we have the new wave of pop punk in the form of Aria. Aria is pretty okay when it comes to writing pop punk stylings in a new way. He takes the pop punk formula and he transports it to the years 2020, 21, and 22. He's a self publicized, self released madman musical madman, really. Madman was probably the wrong word to say. He's a musical madman. He churns out these things, absorbs negativity like a sponge, and still walks around with a smile. So there you go. He's doing nothing new. I hope he knows this, but he's doing it well. And if you like your pop punk and you've listened to your Sum 41 album for 100 times, then you can enjoy Aria. It's like a new wave pop punk. Oh God, I mean, it's the same songs you have to load again. We've just had the Peter Pans of pop punk. Now we have the new wave of pop punk in the form of Aria, ya, ya, Aria. And that's what it is, new wave pop punk. It's the same formula for now. Enjoy. Uh, right, I'm getting tired. We're almost hitting the hour, so let's see if we can wrap this up. Cells rather done, check. Oh yeah, look at that, just like that. We've come to the end of New Music Friday. And of course, we will end New Music Friday because we can on Monster Cat Silk Showcase. It has re-released this week, which is always nice to hear. I do love a bit of Monster Cat. Whilst I'm finding the Monster Cat thing and just double checking, find out what my favorite was from this week. Yeah, my favorite is Sad Days. Yes, kind of sure. While we're on the musical news, if you're a music fan and you follow Beat Saber, they've just released their electronic mixtape. It includes some classics and some new stuff as well. Classics in the form of Darude Sandstrom, new stuff as in the form of Marshmallow, the guy with the even silly hat in this. But anyway, that was that. Monster Cat Silk Showcase. If you don't know what Monster Cat music is and you want something to cut your teeth on, may I suggest you listen to our Monster Cat Silk Showcase. Ease your way into the evening. It's Tom Fall hosting this one, episode 645. Oh, Shingo Nakamura's brought a new one out. Oh, nice. Uh-huh. Okay. Come on, where? Damn you. Ha. Alrighty, Roo. That was this week's New Music Friday wrapped up. If you'd like to watch it in its entirety, you can watch the full hour-long episode uninterrupted with more on raging rants on my YouTube channel. It has been streamed live on Instagram as well. But we are ending this week on Monster Cat Silk Showcase episode 645. And before I go, I ask you, as I ask you every week, what was your favorite from this week's new music lineup? For me, it was the sad days. Uh, yeah, that that song. That was really good. Fantastic. Uh, I've enjoyed going live on YouTube. I've enjoyed, as I've going live on Instagram. I've also enjoyed wearing this hat. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday, whatever you're doing. Goodbye. Right, that's the ticky talk done. Now I can end this because it's just on an hour. So bye bye, YouTube. Thank you. Please don't mute me. Please don't mute me. If you like this, do that usual like and subscribe and stuff. Save live stream. Close end stream. Your stream will stop immediately. Yes, stop the damn stream.